Hello everyone, welcome to Crochet. In this video I am going to show you how to crochet the herringbone stitch beanie. I am going to use this yarn from Loops and Threads from Michaels. This is color shimmer. This is going to be my yarn. And my hook, this is 5mm, and I have my stitch marker, and I have a scissor too somewhere. Okay, it's here. Okay, so to begin, you are going to chain 4. Okay, so chain 4. Where did my hand go? Chain 4. There I have my chain 4, and I'm going to slip stitch into the first chain here to form a ring. Okay, now we have this little ring. Okay, and in this little ring here, in this circle center, we are going to make 8 herringbone stitch. First you're going to chain 2. This doesn't count as our first herringbone stitch. Yarn over and into the center, make 8 herringbone stitch. You have 3 loops on your hook. First you insert your hook into that second loop, yarn over, insert your hook into that first loop, yarn over, you get 2 loops left, yarn over and grab both. Now that's how you make a herringbone. Yarn over and into the center again, make 1 herringbone stitch. You got 3 loops, insert your hook into that second loop, yarn over, insert your hook into that first loop because you got 2 loops right there, yarn over and grab, insert your hook on those 2 loops. Okay, I'm gonna move my camera, it's too high. And we made our second herringbone stitch. Yarn over, into that center, insert your hook. You got 3 loops on your hook, insert your hook into the second loop, yarn over, insert your hook into that first loop, yarn over, insert your hook and grab both loops. That's how you make a herringbone stitch. So we have 3, we need 5 more. And one more, yarn over, insert your hook into the center. You got 3 loops. You're going to insert your hook into that second loop, yarn over, insert your hook again into that first loop, yarn over, insert your hook, and grab both loops. So now you have your 8 herringbone double crochet, and you're going to slip stitch. Remember that chain 2 that we make in the beginning, insert your hook into that second chain to finish first row. To close the first row. Problem being a tight crocheter, it's always a struggle. I can't learn my lesson. I don't know why. I always make it tight. And that's the end of our first row. For our second row, you're going to chain 2. This doesn't count as our first herringbone stitch. That's just there for our base. So chain 2. And to that next stitch, make 2 herringbone double crochet. You're going to make 2 herringbone stitch into 8 stitches across. Okay, so yarn over, you got 3 loops. Again, this is how you make a herringbone stitch double crochet. You got 3 loops on your hook. You're going to insert your hook into that second loop, yarn over, insert your hook into that first loop, yarn over, insert your hook into that 2 loops left. That's your first herringbone stitch, and another one into the same stitch, continue, make 2 herringbone stitch into every stitches across. This is actually easy. Once you get the hang of it, it's very easy. So make 2 herringbone stitch into each stitch across. Okay, I'm just gonna count, make sure I have the right stitches count. I think I got it. At the end of your second row, make sure you got 16 stitches across. So you have 16 herringbone stitch double crochet. Now it's time to close the row and single slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. The beginning. That's the end of our second row. For a third row, again always chain 2 into the next stitch, make 2 herringbone stitch, I'm going to make 2 stitch into that first, into the same stitch, into the next 1 herringbone stitch, into the next stitch, 2 herringbone stitch, double crochet into the same stitch, 1, 2, into the next stitch, 1 herringbone double crochet, into the next stitch, 2 herringbone double crochet. Just keep repeating. I will meet you back at the end of the row. So I ended up here with 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch. The next one is 1, 2, 1, 2. I will meet you back here. I am back, and at the end of your third row you should have 24 double crochet. You should have 24 herringbone double crochet. To close the third row, you're going to slip stitch into that second chain that we make in the beginning. Make a slip stitch. That's the end of our third row. To begin our fourth row, you're going to chain 2. You always start with chain 2. And into the next stitch, make 2 herringbone double crochet. Here, 2 herringbone double crochet. Into the next stitch, 1 herringbone double crochet, into the next stitch, 1 herringbone double crochet, and into the next stitch, 2 herringbone double crochet. Now you're going to make, we ended up with 2 herringbone double crochet into one same stitch. The next stitch, 1 herringbone double crochet, the next stitch, 1 herringbone double crochet, and the next stitch, 2 herringbone double crochet, or 1 1 2 1 1 2. I will be back. I will meet you back when we're ready to join and close our fourth row. I am back. At the end of your fourth row, you should have 32 herringbone double crochet stitch. I'm going to close by making a slip stitch into that second chain from the chain 2 that we make in the beginning. And that is the end of our fourth row. To begin our fifth row, you're going to chain 2 again, chain 2, and into the next stitch make 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch, one more herringbone double crochet into the same stitch, into the next three stitches make 1 herringbone double crochet in each, one, 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 and into the next 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch. Yeah, so you started with 2 double crochet, herringbone double crochet in the same stitch, so, and then the next 3 stitches 1 herringbone double crochet into the next 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch, so it's like 1 1 1 then 2 1 1 1 and then 2. Keep repeating. I will meet you back here when we are ready to join and close our 5th row. I am ready to join and close the 5th row. At the end of your 5th row you should have 40 herringbone double crochet stitches, and then we are going to slip stitch into the second chain that we make in the beginning. So 1 2, make a slip stitch, and we're ready for row 6. Again it's tight. To begin our 6th row, again chain 2 and into the next stitch make 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch, 2 herringbone double crochet. This is our first increase. Into the next 4 stitches, just 1 herringbone double crochet in each, 1 2 and 3 4. So in next 4 stitches, just 1 herringbone double crochet, 2 3 4, into the 5th chain and make 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch. That is our second increase, and we ended up with increase here, 2 herringbone. So the next 4, 1 1 1 1 and then 2. For the 4 stitches, 1 1 1 1 1 and on to the 5th 2 herringbone double crochet. If you're confused, just go back to the beginning and I will pause the video. I will meet you back here when we are ready to join. I am back. At the end of your row 6 you should have 48 herringbone double crochet stitches. Now I'm ready to join into the second chain from our first chain 2 that we make a slip stitch, chain 2 to begin our 7th row, into the next stitch, make the first increase, make 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch. That's the first, into the same stitch, another one, and into the next 5 stitches, make 1 herringbone double crochet in each. So this is our first increase. The next 5 we are going to make just 1 herringbone double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, into the 6th chain, make increase, make your second increase, 2 herringbone stitch into the same stitch. We have our increase here, so the next 5 stitches, make just 1 herringbone in each. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and into the 6th chain, make increase, put 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch. I will be back again until we are ready to join the 7th row, the close to 7th row. And I did my last herringbone stitch on the 7th row. You should have 56 herringbone stitch. Okay, and now we are going to close this row and slip stitch into that second chain from the chain 2 we make in the beginning. That's the end of our 7th row. To begin 8th row, chain 2 into the next stitch, increase, make 2 herringbone stitch into that same stitch. That's the first increase. Into the next 6 stitches, make just 1 herringbone double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Into the 7th stitch, increase, make 2 herringbone double crochet into the same stitch, 1, 2. This is increase, and so in the next 6 stitches, just 1 herringbone double crochet, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and into the 7th, increase, make 2 herringbone into the same stitch. Okay, I will meet you back here when we're ready to join. Okay, I am done the last stitch on my 8th row, and I'm ready to join here into the second stitch. Second chain. If you have a smaller head, you should be stop increasing after the 8th row. However, I'm going to do one more because I don't like it tight, because I feel like they're squishing my head and I don't like it. So I'm gonna do one more increase, one more row of increase. Like I said, if you have a smaller head, you can stop this, or if you are making this for a guy or for a man, make 2 more increase. I'm just gonna add 1 more increase for myself because I don't like it tight. Okay, and now we are going to do one more increase, chain 1, chain 2. This is row 9, and into the first stitch here, next stitch, increase 2 herringbone double crochet in the same stitch, and into the next 7 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, just 1 herringbone double crochet in each stitch, and then into the 8th stitch make an increase. I'll show you. We're going to make 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and into the 8th chain increase, make 2 herringbone double crochet in the same space, and that is our second increase again. And for the next 7 stitches, just 1 herringbone double crochet, and into the 8th chain make 2 herringbone double crochet into the same space. That is your third increase. I will meet you back here when we're ready to join. Okay, here I finish row 9 and I'm going to join. From this point we're done increasing, so from row 9 to row 13 I'm just gonna do a regular herringbone stitch into every stitch, no more increasing. Okay, no more increase. You can do rows from 10 to 13 of just no more increase, or if you don't want it to cover your ears, you can do 12 rows of just regular herringbone stitch. But if you want it to cover your ear, you can do up to 12 to 13 rows like that, because that's what I do. Okay, go ahead, make 12 rows or 13 rows of no more increase, just herringbone double crochet. All right, I will meet you back when I'm done with my rows. Okay, here I make 13 rows of no increase, just herringbone double crochet in every stitch. This cover my ears, but I still want to do a band that can fold, but you don't have to do it. You can just cut the yarn, if you don't want to do the band, that's okay. This is okay, this is done, but I want to do the band. I like it. I like it to have a double double cover my ear, so I don't get cold, you know. To begin for the band, just chain 2, turn your work, you have this is your front loop. Again, I chain 2 and I turn my work, in back loop only. Work your herringbone stitch like normal into every stitch across. I'm gonna make 5 rows of this. Okay, go ahead. If you're doing like me, finish the whole row, working back loop only. We're working on the wrong side for now. Just for the brim, we are going to work on the wrong side because we're going to fold it. Alright, so make your 5 rows or 6 rows or however, what size you want. I will meet you back when we're ready. When we're ready to cut the yarn or close the tutorial, I guess. I don't know. I will be back. Okay, I am done with my first row of the brim. If you're still doing the brim, chain 2. We're still working on the wrong side, but we're only gonna do back loop only on the first row of our brim. For the next 3 or 4 rows, we're going to work both loops. Okay, so work both loops still using the herringbone stitch. Okay, I'll just continue. I will meet you back when I finish working on my 5th row for the brim. Alright, I will be back. And I am back. I made 5 rows of this brim or this band. 5 rows. You can add 2 or more if you want. I'm just gonna put some pom-poms in it. The beauty about this pattern, the herringbone stitch, is it's like a reversible one. So this is the back and this is the front. And that is it.